They write explode on the box. It's the same.
Jesus explode?
No. Flavor blasted.
What I'm saying, it's the same flavor.
No, it's extra flavor. 1000%. You don't think so?
I just think the box says explode, and then all of a sudden they can
It doesn't say explode.
charge 30 more cents.
Hold on. Whoa.
What are we doing here?
It's a show on the road.
We're live.
How do I
We're recording.
We're on. All right, let's go.
How do you what, Tyler?
flip my screen?
Turn off your lock?
This is what the viewers get to see.
Yeah.
Imbeciles that I have to deal with.
Flavor
That you
blasted.
have to deal with.
Flavor blast.
All right, let's go. And action.
Welcome to the College Card Podcast, where Saturdays are sacred and bets are war. Saturdays coming, the lines are set. Cash that ticket, break a sweat. Pads are crashing, bands are loud. We're calling picks and we're damn proud. The College Card, we're betting hard. Spread 'em wide, let the dogs bark loud. The College Card, no holds barred. Ride that lock and hype the crowd. Underdogs, overplays, late night action, weekday blaze. SEC or Big Ten ball, we bet 'em all, baby, win or fall. The College Card, grab your card. We're rolling deep, thinking smart and hard. The College Card, we set the bar for the fans who live for yards and scars. Maneuver down, but we're betting hard. Rub a little down like a garbage call. With College Card, let the dogs barn. The Hall in picks and work them proud. The College Card, we're betting hard. Spread 'em wide, let the dogs bark loud. The College Card, no holds barred. Ride that lock and hype the crowd. Underdogs, overplays, late night action, weekday blaze. SEC or Big Ten ball, we bet 'em all, baby, win or fall. The College Card, grab your card. We're rolling deep, thinking smart and hard. The College Card, we set the bar for the fans who live for yards and scars. For the fans who live for yards and scars.
Welcome in to another edition of the College Card Podcast presented by Mama's on the Hill.
Hey, you want to host the show?
Week 13, episode 10. Guys couldn't get back to me last week about recording.
I was in.
You didn't answer
My
the
fault.
text. How was I supposed to know you're in?
I was in the whole time. I said I could do it as long as I'm in the hotel room. That was Kyle's fault.
Better
Kyle
Kyle's
didn't
fault
pick anybody
again.
up. He said
better news is another week of winners for me.
Yeah, you think so?
If Trout,
right.
yeah, if Trout just wants to get to the
Well, we'll just get
So
into we'll get into this right now.
okay.
So we haven't met in 2 weeks. We haven't talked about it in 2 weeks. Tyler started the season 6-1 in his locks. Week 8 on 0-4-1 on his locks. 6-5-1 on the season as a lock. Adam started out 0-4. Then he was 1-5. Got set. Missed his next 3, but he's hit 2 in a row. 3-8. And then I am just the exact flip of last year. I'm 10-2 on my locks. I don't know what I'm going to do this week, though. Texas Tech ain't playing, guys. I have had Texas Tech, let's see, 6 of the last 7 weeks. The only other time I had somebody else, I faded Oklahoma State with Cincinnati minus 21.5 on the road.
Mm.
So we will see.
Damn Skippy.
But that's where our locks are. Let's get into some of the preseason bets that have gone wrong also, or that we've cashed on.
How about the glass half full, pal?
Well, that's what I said.
What
Or the
about
ones that
that?
we cashed on. So
Maybe the season records.
we'll get there. We'll get there. So Adam so far, he's got 3 of his season total bets correct. 2 have already lost.
Good job, Adam.
Penn State under 10.5. We've talked about that one before. Correct. We all are on this one. Colorado under 5.5. They got 3 wins with 2 weeks to go.
Winner.
Kent State has 4 wins over under 1.5 for Adam. The ones he missed, we were all on this one. We all missed it. Over 8.5 for LSU. They got 6 right now. And then another one he missed, under 8.5 for Indiana. They got 11.
Hey, those Hoosiers, they shocked the world.
Tyler, on the other hand, Clemson, over 10.5, 5 wins. Penn State, over 10.5, 4 wins. LSU, over 8.5, 6 wins. All dead. Cal, under 5.5 wins. They have 6 right now. Dead. Hit on Colorado, under 5.5. And he's hit on Mississippi State, over 3.5.
Man, Mississippi State.
And then me, missed on Penn State, missed on Clemson, missed on Notre Dame, over 10.5. Missed on LSU, missed on South Carolina, 7.5. That one. That one stings. Missed on Vanderbilt, under 5.5. Missed on Oklahoma, under 6.5. Hit on Colorado, under 5.5. Hit on North Carolina, under 7.5. Oh yeah, fade Bill.
That was a good bet.
And then over 8.5 of my Texas Tech Red Raiders. They're at 10 right now. 10-1 for the Red Raiders.
This future segment was brought to you by Gatorade Zero.
Yeah. Well, at least we all got something 0. Mine's just 7-Up Cherry 0.
Wow. Extra Slurpee today, boys.
Minus Tyler eating those Twin Snakes. We're a sugar-free podcast, I guess.
We got one guy that's talking in a submarine, and we got one guy smacking on fucking goldfish.
I don't hear an issue. We'll see what it comes out like in the wash. I don't hear an issue.
Guy's recording a podcast in his wash.
Yeah. Well, all right. Here we go. All right. So 2 weeks ago, Tyler. So that'll be week 11. Tyler went 8-9 against the number, 2-1 on points, 2-0 on his underdog plays, 12-2 for the week, 54 or 12. Yeah, sorry, 12-10 for the week, 54.5%, positive 205. Adam had the worst week of us all in week 11. Hold on, it's not bad. That's the thing. 5-7 against the number, 2-2 in points, so 7-9. Minus 280. And then I was in the middle, 6-5 against the number, 4-5 with points, 0-1 in underdog play or underdog/money line plays, 10-11, minus 150 for the week.
You know what really got me that 2 weeks ago was that Oregon game.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah,
Let's see. Oregon -6, Oregon -9, Oregon -13.5, Oregon -16.5, Oregon -4.5 first half. That alone is 5 losses.
Or Ducks.
Not bad though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been boozed up.
Yeah, well, we were all on Oregon -6.5, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else got you? I was going to bring it up, and I forgot to bring it up. It was on the bottom of the card to talk about. I wasn't going to bet it because I just didn't know if it would actually happen this year. But you did take the Red Bandit game, and they didn't cover the 10.5.
Yeah, it was
Boston College.
Actually, in the first half, I was like, "Oh, that's not that bad." Like they had a couple of plays going against them, then they got smoked in the second half.
Yeah. Yep. And then the patent line from Adam when we talked about BYU Texas Tech game, minus 10.5 for Texas Tech. My lock. It, of course. Adam goes, sometimes the lines that don't make sense make sense. Give me BYU plus 10.5 blown off the field.
That suck. They're going to lose this week, too.
Fool me once, shame on me. Not going to fool me twice.
And so
Sure
Adam that week was minus. He was 1-2 against the team, against me and Tyler. He was on Notre Dame, or we were on Notre Dame minus 26.5 against Navy. He was on Navy plus 26.5. The only one he got was the biggest backdoor cover of the lifetime in overtime. Me and Tyler were Auburn plus 6.5. Went to overtime. Vanderbilt wins it by a touchdown to cover the 6.5 for Adam.
Saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah. Our process was right. Our process was right.
Good process, bad result. Seen it once. I've seen it a million times.
That was Tulane also. Me, Tyler, we're on Tulane plus 3.5. Adam didn't touch it. Sorry, he was on the under, and then me and Tyler were also on the over in that game. Tulane at Memphis.
That was easy over.
Yeah, let's get into last week.
I also had Tulane money line.
You did, but I was talking about ones that we were all against each other there, where Adam was against us too, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit on two of your money line plays. Nebraska minus 115 at UCLA hit, and then Tulane plus 145 on the road hit. That's why you were positive money because of those two.
And because I'm awesome.
All right, last week, Adam. Again, not a bad week. 4-4 against the number, 4-5 against the points, 0-1 in money line plays. So 8-10, minus 290. That was the worst week we had. Again, I felt like last week was a lot of square wins. Yeah, I think so. Especially when it came to point totals, I should say. So, Tyler.
Public did well last week. I know that.
What?
I did well.
Public did well last week. I know that.
Tyler was 5-3. He was 2-2 against the number, 2-0 with points, 1-1 on moneyline plays, plus 250. This is where I'm talking about, like, I guess I shouldn't say squares because a couple of the ones, let me see. 1, 2, 3 of the ones that I hit on the points were taking team total overs in blowouts. Notre Dame team total 31.5. Georgia team total 28.5. Mizzou team total 27.5. All hit. But so 7-6 against the number, 8-3 for points, 0-1 money line plays, plus 420 on the dollars for me. I think I found a new team though, guys, that just is going to hang it on everybody when they get a chance because they're trying to make it as a group of 5. James Madison.
Maybe.
I was on a minus 19.5 last week against App State. Covered.
They need.
Right?
They have a chance to make the playoff.
That's what I'm saying. I was on a minus 11.5 the week before. They covered. But so we didn't.
Someone needs to hire that coach.
Might be on Walsh State. Future
Chesney.
So we didn't talk last week, but these were the games we all picked together. Notre Dame at Pitt. Tyler had. Actually, we all were Notre Dame minus 10.5. So I'm surprised that hit. Surprised.
That was gonna be my lock, but whatever.
Yeah. Then you went rogue. And you thought you got cute. You're gonna take Bulldogs and Jeff Letty Jeff Letty. Levy.
They're my lock.
Yeah, you said Mississippi State plus 7.
Oh yeah.
Alabama, Oklahoma was a game we picked. Tyler and Adam were on Oklahoma plus 7. That was Adam's lock. It was a regular play for Tyler.
I have the money line there too?
Yeah, can I finish it real quick?
Okay.
I had just
his face with a few more goldfish and let the guy talk. Fuck.
I had just the under. I didn't really trust. I thought Oklahoma's D was going to be too good and hold Alabama down, so I didn't really trust the side. But I also didn't know if Oklahoma could score. Yes, Tyler did have the money line on that one, plus 195. He missed on Louisville minus 125 at home against Clemson. They lost outright too. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Uh-huh. So that was, we were only picking 5 games last week because the slate wasn't that great either. Duke at Virginia was the other game. Duke coming off a high, Virginia getting 6.5 on the road. This is where it says when it comes to Adam, sometimes the lines that don't make sense make sense. Why would have Virginia been getting 6.5 on the road? Didn't make sense. And then the under hit on that. So you guys were on sorry. Adam was on the under. I was on the under. Tyler was Duke minus 6.5. Iowa. What'd you draw? Iowa USC was the other game. Tyler was on the under. I'm looking. Hold on. Where's Adam? Oh, Adam was on Iowa money line. And then I had the under. And I took USC minus 6.5. That was one I missed. And then Texas, Georgia. You guys were on the under. I had the over. I also had Georgia minus 6.5. And like I said, though, I had Georgia over team total of 28.5. But yeah, those were the games. Any other games you guys want to talk about? Oh, so me and Adam both were on this one, and I don't understand it at all. Indiana at home against Wisconsin, over under 43.5, and it's 31-7. Final score. Didn't hit that. Bullshit. I thought last week BYU was going to lose. I thought they were going to have that fall off game after getting blown out by Texas Tech. So I took TCU plus 134. Nope, that didn't happen either.
Yeah, they got rocked.
Tulane didn't cover 17.5. Ole Miss didn't cover 11.5. I thought Maryland was going to cover 15.5 at Illinois. And then Michigan State did not cover 6.5 at home against Penn State.
What about our overall records?
I'll get there. I didn't know if you guys wanted any other games to talk about or talk about anything else.
No.
Okay. Overall records on the season. Tyler is officially at 50%. 97, 91, and 6.
That is not you.
Where do the pushes go? They don't just go away in a percentage of your winning bets. Your percentage
They
is your
don't
win.
hurt you.
It's not hurting, but that's why it's like your winning percentage is 50%. Yes. How? Your bets just don't go away if you push on your numbers of how many bets you play.
I guess so. We'll agree to disagree on that.
It's like a tie. In a tie, your winning percentage.
That's a good point.
Like, it's like still a game played. What, you drunk? You squinting in one eye already?
That's a stinking face.
Adam.
Just see what my percentage is. 52%.
How's it 52%? Please let me know.
97 divided by 188.
He's just getting rid of those draws.
Yeah, you got rid of the draws. It doesn't count. You still made the plays. That'd be like saying, bad beats don't count towards my record.
No, that's a loss. This is not a loss.
Yeah, but it still counts in games played. Adam, 87, 102, and 2. 45.5%.
Fuck, I'm dropping.
Yeah. Well, when you go -2, you remember you had the 1 week a couple weeks ago where you're 1-11 or whatever it was.
I'll get it back up. I'm seeing the board today.
Oh, famous last words. Last time we had a clip of Tyler saying that. And then I'm 29, 37, and 2, 48.13%.
129, 137?
129, 137, and 2.
I told you guys I was going to be first place.
Hey, we still got week 13 and week 14, and then we got championship week, and then we got playoffs. Playoffs? And there's a lot more. We can mix in bowl games too.
Oh, speaking of playoffs, that'll tie right into my my NUMBNUTS.
Okay. Go ahead then. Who's your numbnuts?
I got two. I guess I don't know if they kind of all tie in together. I would say my NUMBNUTS would be the playoff committee is my numbnuts. Okay,
That's what let's see if we're on the same page here. I put that down as mine also. CFP committee.
And I know and I hope it works out. But they are setting themselves up for something really tricky here with Notre Dame and Miami. Okay,
It's not just those two though.
and I think Notre Dame deserves to be in. That Notre Dame deserves to be in. I think that's certain. Okay, but Miami has to be ranked higher than them, because if they don't rank them higher than them, what is the point of playing the games?
Worst
And I know-
losses. Worst losses.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But
They played
I'm
each
saying
other.
that's what they're going to say. Worst
Yeah,
losses,
well,
and who improved throughout the season, and who got worse throughout the season.
if they do that, then teams are going to stop scheduling games, and that's what's going to happen.
That's right.
Okay.
There's no upside of
They
playing
can't. Some of them.
good teams early on.
The SEC has it in their guidelines starting next year: 9 conference games and 1 Power 4 game.
Yeah, but they'll probably take it out. They'll probably take that out as quick as you know what if this happens. Okay.
There's another
And that
part of
also
that
leads
committee
me-
part that I wanted to talk about, but let you go first. Go ahead.
And that also leads me into it kind of goes hand in hand with overall college football as a whole. We can't be having teams that are trying to make the playoff. Their coaches are having to decide if they need to coach with them or not coach them, because other teams have to hire coaches, right? And they're trying to hire a coach before the portal opens.
Are you hinting at Joe Judge coaching Ole Miss in the playoffs because Lane might be out?
Yeah, that's stupid. This should never come to that. Should never ever
No.
come to that.
It should be like a
Because-
window or
The
something.
same thing with Bo Perbula last year leaving
Well,
Penn State during the playoffs.
Yeah,
because of the
exactly.
way the portal
It's
was.
So they have a window, but the transfer portal window opens up before the season's
Before it.
over.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They're getting
They
rid
need
of that. Though.
Why?
Have
They're
the
getting rid of that though.
that's the
no.
window.
No, it opens like January 2nd. The season's still going on. And
Right.
the recruiting National Signing Day is in 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
They got to change it. There's no what hurt does it do to turn it back?
You're right.
Or what, like, I guess they're trying to do it so kids can get enrolled in the school.
That's the thing. It's the spring enrollment.
But
Yeah.
then they got to figure something out and move the games up or something. Or get rid of a week, because it's a nightmare.
Yeah. The answer is how I'm going to talk about the college football committee too here in a second.
Okay,
go
well, that's
ahead.
my numbnuts. No, that's it.
Pat,
That's
what's
it.
yours?
I'm just saying
What's
it's
yours?
ridiculous.
Go ahead, since you're on the topic, keep it going.
So the weirdest part, right, of this whole thing. Number 10, Alabama, 8-2, right? Correct? 8-2.
Correct.
Non-conference loss, though, is one of those two. They win at Auburn. They still go on to play in the SEC title game.
And Georgia
Well-
sits out.
But hold on. Yeah. What if they beat
Right.
Texas A&M in the SEC title game? Who do you give the bye to?
Georgia.
Okay, that's
No,
one. That's
I'd
three.
move Bama up all the way through.
Okay, so then what happens at Georgia?
Georgia
They
goes
stay at
to
4, so there's 2
Georgia-
SEC teams that get the
Georgia-
buys.
No, you
Georgia,
would
the winner.
Bama would jump Georgia.
2 or 3.
Okay, so then where's A&M go? A&M
A&M
and
will just drop
Georgia.
out of the top 4.
Okay, so then but Georgia's 4. So then
They
Alabama
always say
is
that
3.
they're not going to penalize the.
Yeah, here you go.
They don't
That they-
penalize the conference loser.
yeah,
They're not supposed
Well,
to.
then I would just put A&M at 4, and then I would put Bama at 5 and Georgia at like 6.
so you're going to say the SEC champion who has 1 conference loss doesn't get the bye?
They get a bye. First 4. Is it first 4? First 4 teams
First
get a bye.
4. So if you just said 5, though, you said put Alabama at 5.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I mean, they lost 2 games and they played an extra game, I guess.
SEC winner gets a bye.
Okay.
The second place the runner up will get the 4 seed, man, potentially.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. Like,
And Georgia's got the better record, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, what are you talking about? Right now there's 2 SEC teams in the top 4.
exactly.
So yeah, Georgia will just fall
doesn't
out.
hold it.
With the Big Ten situation.
But my point is saying, so you're saying you drop A&M 1 spot and then Bama jumps them from 10 to 3?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the uproar that's going to happen between Ole Miss or Oklahoma or who beat Alabama or
I don't know. That's why I don't know. I don't know.
Or Texas Tech, who wins the Big 10 or Big 12?
To go back to Tyler's thing and Big Cat said this on his, they're realizing that they fucked up on Miami's ranking earlier, and now they're trying to fucking figure it out by shoving them through a bunch of points to figure that whole thing out.
But here's the other thing, too.
Realizing it's hard.
Here's the other thing, too. 1 and 2 are Ohio State and Indiana. Right. They both get to the Big Ten title game.
Well, that's not going to happen. Michigan's going to.
Okay.
So Adam, you're saying
do both of them get buys?
Yeah. There's going to be a
tiebreaker. So the buys go to 2 SEC and 2 Big Ten teams. That's going to go over well throughout the whole college football committee.
Who else deserves it?
No, I'm not. But I'm not. What I'm saying is the system that they have and the way they have it in place is leading more to just saying fuck it, get rid of all of the conferences.
Right.
No,
get rid of conference championships, get rid of conferences, and just say, hey,
standings.
You have to play 8 of your games inside this tier of what are quote unquote college football teams, Power 4.
You see, we're gonna waste time like this. We're gonna waste time talking about this, but Alabama's not gonna beat A&M, so it doesn't matter. Also, Adam, you're right. The big issue is where they ranked Miami, putting it down so low, because the committee's praying that Pitt wins this week,
right?
So it jumps back into the top 25 to where Miami can beat a top 25 team to end the season on the road to justify them jumping above Notre Dame.
And what if Miami loses again?
Okay, the biggest issue that's going to happen is if Alabama does win out, okay, and then wins the SEC championship game, Notre Dame is cooked.
I mean, it depends on what else happens, but yeah, probably.
Because everyone that's ahead of them is favored to win their last 2 games, probably pretty substantially, right?
I wouldn't say substantially.
Okay, so Ohio State, they're favored by 14 points to beat Michigan. I saw the look ahead. Indiana's going to kill whoever they play.
I don't think A&M's going to be a heavy favorite over Texas. I don't know.
They're not going to drop that far down if they lose. I don't know
if. Oklahoma's barely a touchdown favorite over Missouri this weekend. I don't know how much they're going to be at LSU next weekend.
No, it's LSU at Oklahoma
or whatever. But I'm just saying, like.
But what I'm saying is everyone is favored over them. Okay, so the issue that they have is there's teams behind them that play tougher opponents that are going to jump them. Okay, so Alabama wins out. They're in the SEC championship game. They beat A&M. They're jumping over Notre Dame. Okay, the other thing is the team that they're most worried about is Miami.
I don't think so. I don't think that's who they're most worried about. I think the committee's most worried about USC right now.
No.
USC beats. Hold on, listen. USC beats Oregon this week.
Could be a huge tiebreakers.
How much does that throw a wrench in it? Because you have Notre Dame who beat USC. You have Miami who beat Notre Dame. You have USC who beat Oregon. You have Oregon who,
Okay, but USC is not going to jump that many spots.
They don't have to jump that many spots. They're at 15.
They potentially could get in the Big Ten championship game.
Yes,
they've got to go. Okay, but they've got to get in the top 10.
Going to have one Big Ten loss.
But you guys know they don't have to. They're not going to. But listen, They have to get into the top 10 now because the other two teams the other two automatic bids are not going to be in there.
So what happens if here? Let's ask this.
It will work itself out.
Utah loses. Utah loses or BYU. Well, hold on. They still play each other, right? Or no? Have they already played?
Utah and BYU already played.
Yeah. So who does?
They played a few weeks ago.
Utah ends with Kansas. Kansas State. BYU plays Cincinnati and UCF. So neither game should they lose. But say one of those teams loses and Miami wins, and Miami's inside that top 10 or top 11, right? And then they get and lose in the ACC title game. We're back to the SMU and Clemson thing from last year, where two ACC teams probably get in.
No, two ACC teams aren't getting in.
Can they? If Miami's up at 10 somehow after the regular season, can they hold?
Oh yeah, wait, they would, because then the highest conference champ, so two ACC teams would get in.
Well, maybe, or would they hold that third loss in the ACC title game against Miami and drop them out completely?
Probably,
but they didn't.
Will impact, I think.
They didn't do that to Clemson last year, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Or they didn't do that to SMU last year when Clemson beat them.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's like they've got themselves in a sticky situation. And right now, I'm not saying this because but anybody look and see who the Group of 5 ranking. The only team in the Group of 5 ranking is, and who would be in the college football playoffs as of right now?
Tulane.
And the Green Wave. You didn't call them.
I was on them. Go back, run the tape.
Run the tape. I got it right here. Preseason. Your Group of 5. You both had the same people. Boise State.
No, I had Tulane.
No, you didn't. Check the graphics.
Graphics faulty every week.
It's not.
Faulty.
I see an error on there weekly.
Like
faulty
what?
Graphics.
Like what?
I was on Tulane.
No, you weren't. I was on Tulane. You both were on Boise State.
No.
And then they got blown out week 1 by UCF or USF.
No.
Yes. But
anyway.
Fuck,
man. Yeah, who's your numbnuts?
We have weeks of playoff potential to talk about.
Yes, but it's the fact that they set themselves out to be fucking dog walked by whoever. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sure everybody saw the Bill Belichick video from this past weekend of going to the
quick handshake,
the cheerleading event.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about the quick handshake that he gave the guy, blew him off.
Yeah, well, hey, we all get hot. Some wires cross and you don't shake hands and you tip guys' sticks over as you're leaving the bench. That stuff kind of happens. But my numbnuts.
What happened to mamas?
My numbnuts are all the people that's ripping on Bill Belichick for going to this and ripping on Jordan for doing this competition. Coming from a guy who loves men's leagues and loves going to and doing extracurriculars after work, I love this. People need to lay off of her. That's my number. Tyler loved going to cheer competitions when he was younger. No. Let him live a little. The girl wants to cheer, let her cheer. Why are we ripping on everybody? My second numbnuts, I'm fucking sick and tired. This is going back to the gear thing. It was gear last week, gear again this week. Guys wearing cleats that don't match their team colors.
What about the Grinches?
I still, the Grinches will work if you're a green team. Wear the Grinches. That's fine. But it reminded me in basketball, all these kids are wearing whatever colors, pink shoes, green shoes, purple shoes. What are we doing? Stick to your team colors.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, dude.
Fine. That's fine.
That was October.
Up there, but it's getting out of control. Wear a fucking mouth guard that matches your colors. Wear cleats that match your colors. Wear gloves that match your team colors. Fucking sick of this rogue bullshit. Rogue Rick.
Hey, whatever.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get to the games.
Yeah, let's move on. So, game number 1 we're going to talk about. Earliest kick of them all.
Yeah, there's a player on Mama's Hockey that knocked over some guy's sticks.
Did he wear number 10 or 13?
No.
Is he balding?
No.
Is he originally from Chicago?
We won't say who or we will not say who or when or where.
He's originally from Chicago. Gave it away.
But I will say there was a guy who got a little angry and decided to knock over the opposing team's sticks.
It was the opposing team's sticks.
After the handshake line. And it is on video, and we do have the video.
Oh, man, Gummy.
Skip the handshake line.
Adam, send the video over.
Skip the handshake line just to do it?
Skip the handshake line. It's one of the funnier things I've seen in a long time.
All right. We're gonna move on to our games of the week. Our first game, number 22 Missouri Tigers at number 8 Oklahoma Sooners. 11 a.m. kickoff in Norman, Oklahoma. ABC minus 7.5 for the Sooners. Over under sits at 41.5. And plus 250 if anybody thinks Mizzou's gonna win down there for the first time in 59 years or whatever it is. Tyler.
I am going to take the under in this game. I think I'm real high on Oklahoma's defense. I think they have a better game next week. And Zoller's on the road for his first career true start.
Don't be so surprised if it's not.
Okay, either way, you got a hobbled up
Bo
Pivula. And I do think if Mizzou does get anything going, it's gonna be on the run game, so it's gonna be some clock game.
Yes.
And I do think that Mizzou's defense is good enough to kind of put Oklahoma in a pretzel. I would say so. I'll take the under in this game.
Adam.
Good pick. I would say I was surprised by Mizzou. Hand up. I did not think that they were going to look as good as they did last week, especially in the run game. The kid chugged his butt off. So
he's the best running back in the country. We've had this talk. We threw the stats up weeks ago.
Anyways, back to the pick. Oklahoma will win this game. I do like that under. That's a good analysis there. But I'm gonna stick with Oklahoma minus 7.5, and just stay on the points. But I like your analysis on that under.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of what Tyler said. I think it's going to be a lot of eat the clock, take the air out of the ball by both teams. I don't know if Oklahoma didn't score. They scored 17 points off of turnovers from Alabama in Alabama's own zone own half of the field last week, right? Yeah. The muff punt by Ryan Williams, or not even a muff punt, the fumble punt by Ryan Williams after he picked up a couple yards. That being said, I think Mizzou, like Tyler said, Mizzou's D is really good. Oklahoma's D is really good. So, yeah, I think the under 41.5. And because of the under, I don't really see Oklahoma stretching this out past a touchdown. So I'll take Mizzou plus 7.5. Not to win the game, but plus 7.5 and the under, because I think it's just going to be a lot of run. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see 15-something punts throughout the game.
That's a lot of punts.
Oh, I'm saying both teams combined. I don't know if we're going to see a whole lot of scoring. We'll move on.
I think it's going to be like 24-17.
See, I think it's like 17-13. I think it's like low. Like last year was low until the first,
low.
or until the last 9 minutes where there was a pick, a fumble recovery, a pick six, and a late touchdown. It was really low last year, I should say. We'll move on. College game day up in the Autzen Zoo in Eugene, Oregon, as the 15th ranked Trojans head on up to Oregon to take on the 7th ranked Ducks. USC getting 9.5, over under 59.5. Adam.
Tale of the Vibes teams. We got on one side, vibes are high. Lincoln Riley's got the Trojans kind of ticking a little lately. Everybody's hooting and hollering about how USC is a changed team. And then on the other side, everybody's bitching about how the Ducks stink. Can't win big games. Maybe they're a little fraud. Fraud alert sound could be going off. I think you see the real Ducks this week. This might be, I might look like a fucking clown taking this, but I'm going to go with a get-right game. Oregon. What can I get us? Can I get an alternate line at all?
I mean, what are you looking for?
We're kind of at a key number here, so I don't know. I'm guessing I won't be able to get it at 6.5, but what about a 7?
You want it down to 7? I don't think we're gonna be able to, from 9.5.
Oh no! I got 7.5, my friend.
I'm looking at it right now on your website. It's 9.5.
Let me double check. When did you refresh?
I literally just opened it. Well, shit.
Yeah. First half. I'm talking about the first half, man.
You are not talking about the first half.
I'm talking about Oregon minus 6.5 for first half.
Oh, it did just drop? I'm kidding.
Give me Oregon minus 6.5 first half. I'm not going to take the total, but I'm going to take the under 59.5.
So you want Oregon
minus 6.5 first half, under 59.5. I'm going to stay away from the game total. At 9.5, that's a little high, but again, I think a get-right game for Oregon.
Tyler.
I actually like the Ducks this weekend. I'm going to take Oregon minus 9.5. Oregon, best yards per carry team in the country. I think they're averaging over I forget what I saw. Anyway, they're averaging the most yards per carry in the entire country. They actually took it to Iowa in that game. It's kind of unfortunate with some injuries, a couple turnovers in the end zone too. So, and they looked a lot better last week. Have some guys coming back, getting healthy. De'Corian Morris coming back. They were down their top 3 wide receivers against Iowa. So I'm going to take Oregon minus 9.5. That's my pick.
So you just had Oregon minus 9.5.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. I think a lot. So I think over 59.5. And because of that, I think USC keeps it within 9.5. I'm not like Oregon might win by 7 still, but I like USC plus 9.5 if there's going to be a lot of points in this game. We'll move on to Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. 6 p.m. ESPN as the 16th ranked Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech host the Pitt Panthers. Pitt getting 2.5 on the road at Georgia Tech. Over under 61.5. Tyler.
To be honest with you, I just changed my pick on what I was going to choose in this game. I originally was going to take Pitt, okay? And I was like, oh, they look like shit last week. Georgia Tech hasn't played anybody. But this is probably the biggest game of Georgia Tech's season the last couple of years, I would say. At home, night game, national TV, everyone's watching. So give me Georgia Tech minus 2.5. I am worried that Georgia Tech has not played a fucking pulse of a team this year. But give me Georgia Tech. Better coach, better quarterback at home. Georgia Tech minus 2.5.
Adam.
Better quarterback. That's a great answer. I'm also on Georgia Tech minus 2.5 for those reasons. I also think the under. I think it's going to be people are a little on the edge, scared to make mistakes, few punts, playing conservative, feel each other out in the first half. You do an under.
Each other out. What?
Feeling each other out. Heard of it?
Like a boxing match. These guys are feeling each other out.
61.5 under.
All right. Pitt's kind of been the slayers lately. They've slayed some teams. So I think they ruined Georgia Tech's season. Give me Pitt plus 2.5 and Pitt on the money line plus 114.
What mine probably like to rather have Pitt plus 3 rather than Pitt plus 2.5.
I don't think it matters. I think they went outright.
All right.
We're moving on. Rocky Top versus the Swamp. Tennessee at Florida, 6:30 kickoff in the Swamp, Gainesville, Florida. The 20th ranked Vols give 4 points on the road, over under 57.5. Adam.
Florida's been the slayers, it seems like, but I think they're out of juice. They've been playing teams tough lately, right?
Played 2 teams tough.
They lost to Kentucky by like 30.
Yeah. They played Detroit tough in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
They step up for the big games, but they're out of luck this week. This is the game that's going to have the high scoring. You're wrong, Trout. You should have said this game. Last game under, this game over. 57.5. Tennessee -4. I think Tennessee smokes them. Smokes them. Smoky Mountains.
They wore smoky jerseys last weekend, so you're off on a week. Tyler.
Those jerseys were fucking horrible.
Yeah, and well, when you have that orange,
not so fast. I like Florida playing a little Tom Petty going into the fourth quarter. Don't back down.
Back down.
Fourth quarter +4. Don't back down. Florida +4. Florida on the money line.
Oh, okay. Okay. That money line is plus 164 for everybody.
Sold out stadium.
As Lee Corso would say, Tennessee wins. Closer than the experts think, though. Give me Florida +4 at home. Night dogs in the Swamp all day, every day. Texas learned about it. And there we go. All right, we're going to move on to maybe the worst game of the year that we're ever going to pick, but the slate sucks this week. So we're just going with a rivalry game, the game. The band is out on the field. Cal Bears at Stanford Cardinal at Stanford Stadium. Cal on the road, -3, over under 46.5. Tyler, tell me why you, as the Cal expert who had the under of their win total, is already missed, and now we got this bet. Tell me what you got.
I love Cal. They were going to be one of my locks until I saw we were on the game.
That's more of an anti-Stanford play. You've been on that quite a bit this year sometimes.
Yeah, I've already bet them. I bet them early in the week, -2.5. I'm going to take a -3 here. We go back to that. Better quarterback. True freshman. I love Cal. -3. I think they win by 30. Stanford sucks.
Don't let Stanford Steve hear that. Unfortunately, this year I have not been able to catch the California Golden Bears or the Stanford Cardinals games too often.
Cardinal.
Sure, Cardinal. So I wouldn't say I'm an expert in this game. I'm not sure exactly why it's on our card, but we have to have 6 games according to Rogue Rick. So I have no idea. I'm right. My card has question mark, no clue. So if I'm going to throw a dart, I'm going to go against Tyler. Fuck it. Stanford +3.5. Get the hook, my friends.
What's the number?
-130.
If you're going to say you're taking the hook, you got to come up with the number on it.
Come on, man. You're making me do a little more work than I need to.
So you want me to research it for you?
You're the guy.
I'm also putting it in the spreadsheet.
Oh, my God.
Nobody asked. Faulty spreadsheet that's got the wrong percentages.
It does not have the wrong percentages.
Stanford -3.5, 137.
Can't take
Plus
it.
3.5.
Plus 3.5, yeah. 130 is the line.
Oh, my God. Whatever. Just give me the fucking push when they win.
I don't like that. I really don't like that minus 130 rule.
What do you want to move it to? Minus 140?
Yeah, minus 140, minus 150. Take someone on the money line. It's not a bad rule.
Well, we got to cut it off somewhere because otherwise people will just be taking people minus 10,000 for the percentage bet.
If he likes to lay a little juice, get some,
Fine. We'll keep the rule. We'll change it
next year.
Yeah. Maybe in the bowl season. Maybe in the bowl season. Give me Cal minus 3 and the over 46.5. Plain and simple. Then we're going to talk
burger game that is.
Hey, that's how the slate is. What do you want to talk about? Mercer and Auburn?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Mercer's great.
Or,
Mercer Bears. There's another bear, Mercer.
Yeah. All right, last game. The Cougars of BYU at Cincinnati on a Fox game, 7 p.m. 2.5 is the line, minus 2.5 BYU, over under 54.5. Adam.
I think somebody hinted at it earlier that BYU's squad not so fast. Cincinnati money line wins outright at home. Dogs are barking, baby.
Plus 114 on the money line.
Perfect. Give it to me.
Okay. Tyler.
I want the same.
Okay.
I hate this BYU team's biggest frauds in the country. Anytime they play someone with a pulse.
Well, they only have one loss.
Yeah, and they got Utah. They should have lost by 60.
I'm not saying they should have.
They're not at home. They're good they're fine at home.
They won at Utah.
That's fine.
Eastern time zone.
Give me BYU minus 2.5. Make it difficult. Play Texas Tech in the Big 12 title game again.
Are you giving me the points on Cincy too? Cincy
Do you
plus
want
3.
The points on Cincy?
Cincy plus 3 and money line.
Yep, same.
Oh, hold on. Let's go check what the plus 3 is.
Minus 146.
Hey, it could be. Lines. Adam, your site sucks.
Yeah, I can't get it either.
Whoa.
It's not showing alternative lines for the spread.
Yeah,
No Juice has it at minus 130, so we'll let it count.
All right.
I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just it will come out. I don't know. That's weird.
Is it because you can't go to 3 and you got to go to 3.5 right now, and it's too big?
No, it's not on there.
I don't know, but I'm saying I wonder if it's too far out.
Yeah, too far away or something. I don't know.
Too far away. Weird. Maybe just too far away or something.
I don't know. Weird.
Huh.
Weird.
All right.
Sure,
what do we got next?
No Juice has it at 130. I'm sure it does. Right on the number. All right, I got BYU minus 2.5. We'll move on to our locks of the week. Mount Macabo parlay. We haven't hit one yet. We were close the past couple weeks, and Mayu Tyler.
What was my lock last week?
Oklahoma plus 7.
That's right. All right, never mind.
And before that was the over 56.5 at Georgia Mississippi State.
Right.
Me and you have hit our last two. Bayou Tyler's come up short on the last two.
I thought we couldn't have like these the main ones we picked from as our locks.
You can.
No, it can't be your only play.
Only pick.
Okay.
So
I recall that I was going to get hot. So I'm due for another winner.
All right, Tyler, your lock.
I'm picking Cal. Minus 3.
Well, that can't be your only play. That was your only play on the game.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's see.
All right, restart the
I got
segment.
on.
All right, Tyler,
I'm going to take my lock of the week is Arkansas plus 10.
Arkansas plus 10.
They've lost 5 SEC games by 3 points or fewer.
That's less than 10.
Yep.
Arkansas at Texas, just for everybody who knows. Adam, your lock.
I'm looking at a game, a nothing burger game, a lay it out, all have some fun. Senior night up in Iowa. I got the over Michigan State, Iowa. I can get it at 42.5. Iowa's
Over 42.
is going to have a blast. Fucking score a bunch of points. That's a lock.
Okay.
It's a bunch of babies.
I'm kind of torn here.
Wait.
I'm torn between a lot of bets.
I got a lot of winners in my group too.
And
Me too.
I'm just still going to write it. I wrote it down before the news of him transferring. It's more of an anti-play. I like to do that a little bit more. Like I ride Texas Tech, then I play an anti-game when they're not playing. Give me Arizona State minus 6.5 on the road at Colorado. I don't like the fact that Sam Levitt is saying that he's going to be gone, and I don't know if that's going to change it too much. Hopefully it does not. We shall see. But that being said, our Mama's Combo Parlay. Come on, no juice. Here we go. Is Arizona State minus 6.5. It is Iowa and Michigan State over 42.5. And it is Arkansas at Texas plus 10. Your $100 bet gets you a. Why is it? I guess it's. I don't know what's happening. They're all the same lately. It's plus 600. Everything's coming up exactly 600 on No Juicy's past couple weeks.
Let me
Probably the
check
max.
it.
It's probably the max that you can win.
Let me check
No,
it.
it changes it a bit. Actually, hold on. It changes it a bit
What's our?
because yours was actually 9.5 on No Juice, and then when we moved it to 10, it's now plus 511.55. So about 100 win 511.55 on No Juice.
What was yours, Tyler?
Arkansas plus 10,
Arkansas.
and then mine was ASU minus 6.5.
ASU, Arkansas.
While Adam does that, my other plays of the week are.
You said ASU
Minus
Minus
6.5. Minus 6.5 at Colorado.
I got 7.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yes. So if
All
I
right,
had to
let's see.
move mine, I had to move Tyler's to what we originally picked it at.
Never mind. We'll have to trust your
All right.
system.
Yeah, it works. His system works.
Yeah. 511.55 is the payout. Tyler,
All
the
right.
rest of your card.
Rest of my card: LSU, Western Kentucky over. LSU minus 22. I got SMU. I'm done with Louisville after that game last week. SMU minus 2.5 against Louisville. I got Minnesota beating Northwestern. Northwestern sucks. Win the turnover battle 5 to rip against Michigan and lose the game stinks. Minnesota plus 3.5 against Northwestern. That's all I got for you.
Got Adam.
Yes, I got a few. I'm trying to find one. I can't have much luck, but I'll get there. Kansas plus 4.5. Utah 17.5. Wisco plus 7.5. Can anyone find the Washington State line? I know somebody hinted at it.
Yeah.
They're on bye.
No, they're not. They're playing JMU.
Oh,
minus
they're
13.5 JMU.
Yeah, they're playing What is the line?
13.5 JMU.
Give me that. Give me Wash State. Give me Vandy minus 9.5. Give me Ohio State under 54.5. Give me Louisville under 53.5. And my lock again, Iowa over 42.5. Oh, shit. Forgot. Team, a little sparky team I watched last week. Give me Northwestern minus 3. Don't need the hook.
He is on the opposite of us on all of these, Tyler, pretty much.
It's fine with me.
I like Iowa State
I'll go against
minus.
the guy that's got the worst record in the thing.
I
don't
like
know.
Iowa State minus 4.5 at home against Texas. I like JMU minus 13.5 at home against Washington State. I like Minnesota plus 3.5 against Northwestern. I like Tulane minus 7.5 at Temple. And then I like Notre Dame minus 35.5 and the over 50.5 against Fran Brown and the Syracuse Orange.
Yeah, they're playing that lacrosse kid at quarterback. Syracuse is
Syracuse.
the guy that completed one pass against North Carolina, 1 of 14 or something.
Yeah. So give me minus 35.5 and give me the over and whatever the Notre Dame team total over that comes out day of, I'll take that too.
Yeah, give me Syracuse team total under. Also, I bet Notre Dame minus 34.5 earlier in the week, but now it's different.
There was one other one. Let me find it.
Someone let Chad Pound eat.
Maryland plus 13.5 at home.
Bought into Mike Loxley.
No, I'm just anti-Michigan bet again. They couldn't cover it against Northwestern. Really?
Michigan look ahead is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois is going to be losing here at home. I guess that's not really at home.
It's in Chicago.
United Center.
But, all right. Anybody else got anything else? Any listener shout-outs? Any listener shout-outs? Maybe before college football playoffs or championship week, if they're still undefeated and they play Ohio State, maybe we'll get Red Dead Fred on for a little segment.
Yeah, he'll come on. We just got to give him enough warning.
Well, here's the warning. Listen for now, Fred. If your team makes it to the championship game, you can come on for a little bit.
All right, let's do it. All right, boys.
Looking, we should maybe have some stats next week.
Like what?
Are we just talking to fucking thin air out there? Do we got any listeners?
Yeah, listeners are up this year. Listeners up 40%.
Last time you said, like, hey, we had 40 listeners.
Yeah.
We had 200 listeners. Now I haven't heard any stats.
Last week I looked, we had 167.
I would like to make sure that I'm not doing this for nobody.
Well, I mean, it depends on the weekend. We had nobody last week. We didn't record a podcast.
Right. So it was kind of nice to sleep in.
Yeah.
Making sure that
there's people.
I don't know. You pass it along to your friends and family or what, Adam?
I do. I shout it out.
Like and subscribe.
All right. That'll wrap this one up.
God bless.
That wraps up week 13 of the College Football Podcast presented by Mamas on the Hill.
Welcome to the College Card Podcast, where Saturdays are sacred and bets are war. Saturdays coming, the lines are set. Cash that ticket, break a sweat. Pads are crashing, bands are loud. We're calling picks and we're damn proud. The College Card, we're betting hard. Spread them wide, let the dogs bark loud. The College Card, no holds barred. Ride that lock and hype the crowd. Underdogs, overplays, late night action, weekday blaze. SEC or Big Ten ball, we bet them all, baby, win or fall. The College Card, grab your card. We're rolling deep, tickets falling hard. The College Card, we set the bar for the fans who live for yards and scars. Maneuver down, but we're betting hard. Rub a little down like a garbage call. With College Card, let the dogs barn. The Hall in dicks and work them proud. The College Card, we're betting hard. Spread them wide, let the dogs bark loud. The College Card, no holds barred. Ride that lock and hype the crowd. Underdogs, overplays, late night action, weekday blaze. SEC or Big Ten ball, we bet them all, baby, win or fall. The College Card, grab your card. We're rolling deep, tickets falling hard. The College Card, we set the bar for the fans who live for yards and scars. fans who live for yards and scars.